Hello, Klaus Anderson here. Trade of the day was this trade. I'm gonna tell you why in just a minute. Also, there was a chance for a trade up here if you saw the right thing up here. And let's just go through this. Today was a spike and channel bear trend day, and the trade of the day was, the context was, we had this huge spike, bounced on support. You had one leg up, small correction here, and then you had the second leg up. This was actually a smaller spike and channel pattern, spike channel, and this was the exhaustion bar. Also, I was looking for a measured move compared to this initial move here. That was about 50 points, and this second move right here didn't make it quite as far, 46 points. I was looking to sell at around this area. Also, we had these highs over here. We had a failed breakout of these highs up here. It's the first bar of the day, except for the open right here. That gaps above the EMA, closest above the EMA, so it's an EMA gap bar. At the very least, I figured we were gonna get a retest of these lows right here. I also attempted to go short in here, didn't go too well. You had the first entry and then you had the second entry here. Signal bar, not too good, but after this huge sell-off, I thought it was worth it, and I took a loss in here. I made it all up and more on this trade, so that's good. It's in the always in direction. It's a failed bull breakout above these lines right here, also above this channel line that's in here, this wedge pattern. And the signal bar is awesome, traded higher first and closed near the lows, and it is the second leg up, and we have some support here from yesterday's trading, and it is just borrow this line right here. This low support becomes resistance, so that's one way of expecting the price to bounce at around this area up here. Also, I thought it was probable to get a retest of the low right here. This red line is a major support area, and perhaps we could get a, which we often do in the DAX, get a nice move in the morning and then get sideways trading for the rest of the day. The cons here wrote an EMA gap bar. That's not a con, that's a pro. You want to get that up in the pros. That's a good thing when looking to go short, like that right there. And because when you've been trading below the EMA for a long time and you get above it, often you will get a retest below the EMA before it reverses up, if that is the case. And the cons is that this could be a reversal up. Often before 12 we get a reversal in the DAX, a morning reversal or something like that. And then it's good to look for double bottoms or double tops to change direction. But the trend has been so strong this morning that I thought that was not too likely. Perhaps 70% in favor of more down. So good trade in here. And just to show you, trade it down. And I'm going to go out of full screen right here to show something. Here was the spike and here was the channel. Something like that. That's the midline in here. There, these later bounces down here. And this was the measured move up here. Just so you get the whole story in here. And this open trade right here, this was the open bar, that was the second bar. I'm just gonna zoom in so we can take a closer look at this context right here. On the open, we had a doji bar, bull doji bar, traded up and down, closed just above the middle of the bar. So that's a non-direction on this bar right here. traded above the pre-market highs and then traded back down. The second bar was a bear bar, closed inside the initial bar, but at the very low had a tail below. So not a strong sell bar right here, but the bar that followed never pulled back much and closed near the lows. If you combine these three bars, you've got a 15-minute bar that traded up and then down and closed near the low. And on the 15-minute time frame, that's gonna look pretty darn good for from the open sell. Look at this. After I had this exhausting gap up right here, and this bar right here larger than the previous bar, upside down bar. I like to sell below a bar like this when I get the opportunity. Also, resistance area. So, well, that is it for today. I'm Claus Andersen. Have a nice trading week.